Katie Lusso is here, and Katie, this suspect was arrested just last week in D.C. on kidnapping charges. You're here to tell us more about why he wasn't in jail for that.
Yeah, I've been going through court records, police records for the last few hours and trying to get an understanding of all of that. I found that 20-year-old Mecca Lee Bay was facing some pretty serious charges, accused of kidnapping and robbing a man in Southeast D.C. a little more than a week ago. Well, tonight, law enforcement sources telling me he ended up being released because of a lack of evidence in this case.
Yeah, and Katie, tonight you've also learned this suspect was arrested in D.C. again earlier this year on more serious charges.
Yeah, we found in those documents that this past January he was found guilty on 2 charges, robbery and carrying a pistol without a license. He was accused of carjacking someone in 2022 and was sentenced to 18 months of supervised probation. Tonight, it's not clear if last week's arrest violated his probation, though.
Okay, so let's get back to this week's carjacking. You have to keep track of all of this.
Yeah.
So this is the carjacking and the crash in Fairfax County. What happens next?
Yeah, so we've checked in with the Commonwealth's attorney of Fairfax County. He's behind bars in Fairfax County tonight. Police have charged him with carjacking and grand larceny because before he carjacked a teen and did this, he's accused of stealing more than $2,000 worth of merchandise from the mall. Now, he was scheduled for a bond hearing today. We checked in with the Commonwealth's attorney's office and they told us that because the victim in this case is a minor, this case is being moved to the Juvenile and Domestic Relations District Court. So the paperwork, it needs to be refiled. As for that prior case in D.C., and if investigators can get prosecutors more evidence, it could be brought before the court again. Now, I talked to the victim in that case a few hours ago. He told me he is terrified and hoping that there will be justice for him.
There is a lot to track here, but we know you will stay on top of it, Katie. Thank you.